Wait a minute.
Can you see the head? I don't know where to look.
What? What's good with y'all guys, man? It's your boy Oneswera, and we are back in this thing with another banger. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. This has got to be in the top 3 weirdest episodes of any cartoon I've ever covered. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Family Guy, specifically season 13, episode 12. Stewie is unsunned? Yeah, what the does that even mean? But anyways, be sure to leave a like on the video if you mess with your boy, and let's get into this bizarre episode. This episode kicks off with Stewie and Lois chilling on the couch when she gets a call from Bunny. Yeah, as she's talking to her, Brian so happens to walk in, to which Stewie invites him out to go get gluten-free pizza. Yeah, because for some reason in this episode, Stewie decided to cut gluten out of his diet. Brian proceeds to blow him off and tells Stewie he has plans already, and it seems like this actually upsets Stewie. Now keep in mind, while this is taking place, the guys are all chilling at the Drunken Clam watching the news. They were discussing viral videos, and this is when Peter comes up with the idea for the guys to create their own viral video. Yeah, I don't know if Peter wants Joe to participate though.
I thought while we filmed, we'd just keep all of our stuff on your lap.
Now, the second plot that they have going on in this episode is pretty damn funny, I'm not gonna lie. But this plot is definitely nowhere near as interesting as what's about to go down with Stewie and Brian. But since we're already here, we might as well cover it. Plus, we're gonna need a comic relief from all the weird shit that we're about to see. So, now Brian blows Stewie off once more, and on this particular day, Joe and Bunny were outside playing with their daughter Susie. Stewie claims Joe and Bunny didn't spend time together until they had Susie, so he comes up with this outrageous plan to have a baby with Brian. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that correctly. A boy toddler wants to have a baby with a male dog. Yeah, let me not say that too loud before my neighbors hear me and call the cops. Now, it just so happens Stewie invited Brian to some little fruity dinner party that he had set up, but the entire time Brian just keeps texting. So of course Stewie gets annoyed, and Brian just ends up leaving, saying he had a date. Now this is when things get really freaking weird. So Stewie snatches a couple hairs up and give me a second, I gotta process this. Yeah, at this point Stewie is going absolutely fucking insane, and pretty much he's proven that he's willing to do anything to keep Brian's friendship. This man has created a temporary uterus that he's gonna use to impregnate himself. What the f? This man inserts Brian's saliva and hair samples into this machine, but wait, it gets better.
Goodbye, body.
Wait for it.
You're gonna watch me get pregnant.
Yeah, for some reason he specifically wanted Rupert to watch.
Yeah, you watch me, bitch.
He shows up the next day and surprises Brian with the news that he was pregnant and that Brian was the father. Oh my god. And as you can imagine, Brian completely loses his shit. He tries to force Stewie to get rid of the baby because, yeah, this shit is weird. Of course, Stewie refuses.
I will not! Our child is growing inside me! Stop talking like that!
And as this episode progresses, this just gets more and more disgusting and disturbing. Now heading back over to the bros, it seems they were still struggling really bad on an idea for a viral video.
Hi, I'm Joe Swanson, and this is 30 impressions in 30 seconds.
Look, look, let me stop you there. Is this what we're doing now? Really? We're letting Joe come up with the ideas? Yeah, good luck with that. Heading back over to this abomination, Brian ends up taking Stewie to the doctor to get his prenatal vitamins, and this is just insane. Look at this man Stewie. This shit's worse than that SpongeBob episode. I mean, it completely puts it to shame. And as this episode progresses, Stewie's shenanigans get worse and worse. He makes this man Brian take him baby shopping and even convinces him to take family photos. There is no way this man Stewie physically forced him to do this, so that basically means he's there willingly. Now heading back over to these dumbasses, this episode has this hilarious parody of this monkey who went viral for forcing a frog to perform sexual acts on it. I'll show a bit of the clip here. Yeah, this was definitely a parody, only Family Guy did it in a different way. I don't think that frog really knows what's about to happen. Now this is when things really start to get weird. While out getting burgers, Stewie starts having contractions and Brian has to rush this man to the hospital. Unfortunately for Brian and his car, they wouldn't make it there.
Careful, don't get anything on the...
What the actual...
There's more!
More? Where are these babies even coming out at?
And they're coming out of everywhere!
That's why you don't ask certain questions.
Cause you just might get an answer.
Man, I can't believe my freaking eyes. There are 7 little mini Stu Bryans walking around. And oh my fucking god, look at these little abominations. These two seem to be the only normal ones. Bro, what? This man Brian don't know what to do. He at least finds one that he can bond with though.
I like Dick. Aha, you like Dick! His name's not Dick, you idiot, it's Finn!
Yeah, meanwhile, the guys were checking the views on their most viral video attempt, and let's just say they weren't really accomplishing much. As a matter of fact, the only thing they managed to do was get Cleveland called a racial slur.
Boy, they just went right after Cleveland, didn't they?
To make things worse, Chris had managed to get a viral video by simply just being fat and trying to cross the street. Funny as fuck, bruh. Now things weren't going too well with these two and their children. Most of them had birth defects and one of them was literally melting. And eventually some of their kids started dying off one by one. They were down to 4 children and Stewie was starting to realize how ridiculous this entire thing was. After having a conversation with Brian about where their friendship stands and how they plan on fixing it going forward, they decided to put all their children up for adoption. My only question throughout this episode was where the fuck was Lois the entire time? Cleveland did mention something about Stewie being pregnant to Peter, but all he does is brush it off and says Lois was in charge of the children. These cartoon parents are always so horrible. But anyways guys, what do you think about this weird episode? In the Family Guy universe, where would you rank this episode as far as weirdness? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, so yeah, if you made it to this portion of the video, you're probably somebody that's been watching my videos for a while. And I know you noticed that I did this video slightly different from how I usually do my videos. So let me know how you feel about this new style and if you like it in the comments down below. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get up with y'all boys, and until next time, peace.